Hey guys, Thogden here and welcome back to another Premier League predictions. Now, we are in a bit of a different setup here, aren't we? We've got some special guests, and not just one, we've got two.
He's not special.
I was going to say one special, one average.
You are the debut Prem predictions where we've had two guests on instead of one.
That's an honour, mate. It's an honour. I've been on your show before.
Yes.
Right, and you've got an editor that does all this, haven't you?
We do, yeah.
I'm going to give him some work right now, yeah? Okay. Show my prediction from before, you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what? 5-0 Leeds. 5-0 Leeds. 5-0 Leeds.
Well, that's what we've got to beat today.
Right.
So if we beat that, then I'm going to be pretty happy with myself. So
I'm going to go for some pretty out there scores, I'm just going to tell you now, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll do better than what he did.
Well, let me just lay out how you can get points. 3 points for a score spot on. 1 point for win, draw or loss. So if a win comes and you predicted a win, then you get one.
Yeah.
So, Thogdad, before we get into it, you usually set the like target, don't you?
I do, but today, JaackMaate.
Oh!
Yeah, he's changed up the game. It's a big job.
I feel like I'm in Thogdad's shoes now. This is the best, but this is where I wanted to be in life. I'm going to go for, I know how many you usually go for because I'm a fan of the channel, but I'm going to push it. I'm going to go 17,000
Wow.
and 17.
Wow.
Okay.
You don't have to get this bit right. Now, last week, Theo, I don't know what's going wrong. 2 points last week. I got 6 points, and bloody Jacob, chuck it or scran it, up in Bolton, 7 points.
Oh, wow.
We've been beaten by a kid.
He smashed it.
He smashed it.
Fair play to him.
Let's get straight into this. Everton against Tottenham Hotspur, 8th against 7th. Now, are these two teams who've bottled the Champions League? Theo, what's going to happen here?
Well, they're both not performing sides right now. You know, it's been poor from both of them recently. Everton have fallen off. You know, there was a moment in the season when they were looking at Champions League football. Now they're losing and drawing everything. Ancelotti needs to change something round. Calvert-Lewin needs to start bagging goals again, but we don't know if he's going to be fit for this encounter. In terms of Spurs, things just haven't been going well. I feel like I'm going to sit on the fence here, go for a 1-1 draw.
Ooh. What about you, Thogdad?
I agree. Everton 2 points in 4 games. I think the wheels are falling off there. I'm going to sit on the fence 1-1.
They won their first 4 games of the season, didn't they, in a row, and they were sitting pretty, but they seem to have fallen off a bit now. I don't really care as long as West Ham are above them, which we are. So I would like both of them to lose. Not possible. I'm going to go for a 2-2.
Ooh, okay.
See, before you both said 1-1, I had 1-1 in mind.
You can say the same.
But I'm enjoying watching the fall of Mourinho at the moment. I'm going to give it to Everton. 2-1.
I'll take that.
Cheeky.
Wow.
And it could happen. I'll tell you why, Everton love to perform against top 6 teams.
Not against us, they couldn't.
Well, you are now part of the top 6.
Yeah.
You're a regular.
And the next game is Newcastle United against West Ham United, 17th against 4th. 2 teams who won last week. Stevie, what's going to happen, mate?
I'm loving West Ham at the moment. And I've got my boy Lingard. I'm going 2-0. 2-0 West Ham.
I like to keep my head level in the game. 7-0 West Ham.
Watch this come in now. I mean, some of the crazy predictions he got right last time, I'm not even going to put it past him.
J-Link to score 4 overheads.
Newcastle won last week. They're back on form. That's the thing. They start to look good again now that they've got the likes of Callum Wilson coming back, saying Maximan doing well. It's a real task against West Ham, but they are a little bit too good. You guys have been smashing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything near 7-0.
6-0 we'll take it.
I'm going to say 2-1 West Ham, but another win for you would be massive. And Newcastle need the point, so I think it'll be a close one.
That is a big statement. Now, Newcastle are the draw specialists, and St Maximan I thought was amazing last week, but Jesse Lingard, ditto, 1-1.
Tattoo, right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
And the next game is Wolverhampton Wanderers in 12th against Sheffield United in 20th, bottom of the table. Now, Adama Traore popped up to get the points for Wolves last week. What's going to happen this week, Theo?
Well, that was against Fulham, wasn't it? 1-0 late on. There was a VAR moment in that, which was just scandalous, where I forgot who got disallowed a goal. It was their new striker. But listen, I mean, Wolves are back to winning ways, but that was a game where, you know, they've not been great Wolves ever since they've lost Raul Jimenez. I get the feeling they're going to come away with a win. It's Sheffield United, they're useless. So I'm going to say 1-0 Wolves.
Yeah, Sheffield have got nothing to play for, really, have they? Like, they're down, that's a fact. Do you know what, I'm going to say 3-0 Wolves. I reckon they're going to take some sort of inspiration in Sheffield being down now.
I'd just say 1-0. I think it's going to be a fairly dull game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Sheffield United woeful at the moment. I'm just going to say 2-0 to Wolves. And now for a London derby, it's Arsenal against Fulham, 9th against 18th. Now, a question for you, Stevie. Can Fulham survive. They're falling a little bit behind Newcastle.
I quite like Scott Parker. He seems lovely as well in interviews. So I feel bad thinking that they're going to go down, but I don't think they can do it.
Yeah.
I'm in this game. I'm going to have to say 2-1 Arsenal.
I love that video where he's like, I just want to go home and have a Chinese. That's so good. I love a geezer from the street. I'm gonna mix it up. Scott Parker was Hammer of the Year, I think, for like 3 years in a row or something. And he's got a special place in my heart. We don't care that he went to Tottenham. I'm gonna say they're gonna. No, I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say Fulham are going to get a draw. Is that at Craven Cottage?
It is at Arsenal.
Oh, okay, 1-1.
But Fulham are better away from home than they are at home.
Go on, it's 2-1 Fulham.
Oh!
He made me do it.
I feel like I have to go something after all this we've said about it. I have to back Fulham a bit, so I'm going to go with a 1-1.
Oh, he took my one.
I took yours. Because he's convinced me into it, and I've convinced him to go 1-up. But Thogdad.
Well, recently, Lacazette has been scoring goals. I mean, Arsenal are very much win one, lose one. But you know what? I think they'll sneak this one 2-1. And now for a Lancashire derby, it's Manchester United in second against Burnley in 16th. And Theo, what do we think here?
I don't know, it is a bit of a rivalry, you know. Burnley always backed themselves. The last time they went to Old Trafford, I'm sure Burnley won this game 2-0.
Oh, wow.
So, you know...
No, you look like a mug.
Burnley need the points. They're being dragged back into a bit of a relegation fight.
Yeah.
The likes of West Brom, Newcastle starting to hit form again. I'm saying there's a potential for an upset here.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go with it because I think Man United with Bruno and Rashford on form, I know they're playing Europa League games, I think they'll have enough to win this game 2-1.
Yeah, I'm going to keep mine short and sweet. I'm going to say 2-0 Man U.
I'm a Man U fan. I have to back Man United. Thog there backs Man United. Greenwood 3-1 United.
3-1. Greenwood to score again?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's doing brilliantly at the moment.
Yeah, Greenwood and Cavani were the stars last week, and I think they'll do it again. 2-0 Man United. Right, we're staying up north for the next game. It's Leeds United against Liverpool, 10th against 6th. Now, these are two teams who got late winners last week, so... JaackMaate, what's going to happen in this one?
It could literally, it's a cliche, but it could go either way.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a prediction out there, but I have no idea. I'm just literally plucking two numbers out of the air. I'm going to go Liverpool to win 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
They're two teams I really dislike. As a United fan, Leeds and United have had their rivalry before, obviously Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good game though. I'm going to say 2-2.
Phillips is better than Rice though.
Now these are two teams who've won the last 3 games, Theo, so who's going to win this one?
Well, I think there'll be goals, that's for sure. We'll definitely be streaming this. It's Monday Night Football, so anything can happen. Leeds beat City 2-1. I get the feeling this will be high scoring, but it's going to go Liverpool's way. Too much quality. 3-1 Liverpool.
Wow, and I'm just going to go 2-1 to Liverpool. They can focus on the league now.
Jota masterclass, you heard it here first.
And now for Chelsea in 5th against Brighton and Hove Albion in 15th. And Chelsea blew away Crystal Palace last week and got through to the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Stevie, what's happening here, mate?
I quite like Brighton. So I'm not going to back them, but I'll say a draw. I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1.
Keep it simple.
I'm going to go 3-1 Brighton.
Really?
What?
Wow. Mainly because I like to mix it up, especially on your channel. I wouldn't dare do it on my own. And I'd like Chelsea to stay firmly below West Ham in the league.
And you know why I get a feeling that could happen is because Chelsea on the weekend, they've got a cup game. They've just played a Champions League night against Porto.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of games in their fixture list which aren't easy. I think they're playing City on Saturday and they're going to have to go early midweek, go ahead and get a result. So I think that could happen. But having said that, Chelsea have the squad depth. If this was done by XG, I think Brighton could take it. But I'm going Chelsea 2-1. And I reckon Giroud to score.
Wow, and I'm just going to go Chelsea 1-0. Although this is a banana skin. I thought Yves Bissouma was superb last week. Although Brighton only drew with Everton 1-0 Chelsea. And now for Tottenham Hotspur in 7th against Southampton in 14th. Spurs are playing 2 games this game week. How's the second game going to go, Stevie?
I have a really strange hatred for Southampton. I couldn't tell you why. But also, as I said before, I like watching Mourinho fail.
It's 2 teams you want to see fail.
So, make it dull. 1-1.
I'm going to go 4-0 Spurs. I think Spurs pull out big results every now and then, and Southampton have been crumbling at lesser sides than Spurs.
3-0 West Brom, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's just not good enough.
4-0, guaranteed going to happen.
Wow.
Well, I predicted a 1-0 in the Everton game, and I think Spurs will definitely turn it into wins in this game. I agree with you on that, but maybe not as many goals. I'm going to go 2-0 Spurs.
Yeah, and I'm just going to agree with Theo, because Southampton have been woeful recently.
Key brace for me, actually.
Yeah, he's going to be my triple captain this game week.
Yeah,
And now for Aston Villa in 11th against Manchester City in 1st. Both of these teams lost last week, but I reckon City will win this one 2-1.
Wow, straight to it. Okay, well, I mean, we've seen Man City mess up to Leeds last game, and Villa without Grealish still. I don't know what's going on with them. Like, how long is he going to be out for? When it first came, the news arrived, it was meant to be like a week, wasn't it? And
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going to pass this one on and let this one. I'm going to think about my prediction.
1-0 City, late goal.
2-0 City.
You're right. Stevie's got an eye for it. 2-0 City is the correct.
Stevie does not have an eye.
It's going to be 2-0 City, and I think Mahrez will get a goal and assist. He'll be the man of the match.
And finally, Leicester City in 3rd against West Bromwich Albion in 19th. This is a Midlands derby. Now, Leicester have lost the last 2 games, and West Brom have won the last 2 games, scoring 8 goals, haven't they, Jack? What's going to happen here, mate?
I think the Leicester players probably haven't been out partying again. I think they've learnt their lesson, allegedly. So I'm going to say it's time they turned it around. They're pushing for top 4. I'm going to say 2-0 Leicester, mainly because West Brom are woeful.
Big Sam. He's never been relegated.
He has actually, once. I think the fact is he's never been relegated from the Premier League. Google it, right?
Okay.
I might... Do you know about this, Thogden?
I don't know, but that is a JaackMaate fact.
Back to JaackMaate fact.
I'm pretty sure he's been relegated from with Notts County or someone like that.
He's going for a run in the end, so I just get the feeling that West Brom will sneak this one.
Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to continue their form, man. It's going to be a big one. 3-1 West Brom.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I'm going to step forward and say 2-1 to Leicester. I think Leicester are too good. Iheanacho is firing on all cylinders. Stevie.
At the start of the season, I said I thought Leicester would come 2nd.
Wow.
They're obviously not going to do that now, which is good for me as a United fan. But I think they're going to win this 2-0.
And that's all the games. We've got through all 10. Thogdad's doing his triple captain on Kane. I'm not looking forward to that on FPL, but we'll keep you posted with how that goes on the streams. Lads, it was, pleasure for having you on the channel for our Prem predictions.
And pleasure to have you on Happy Hour. That's where we are right now.
Yep.
These boys absolutely killed it. We did a 2.5 hours or something like that.
Your longest?
It's definitely up there. Definitely up there. Probably top 3.
Thogdad stories to come. You're going to love some of them.
And I am gagging for a beer right now.
IPAs. What's your favourite IPA?
Gypsy Hill Brewcat.
I'm more of a Guinness drinker.
Oh,
love
good
Guinness.
Thogdad's
Good shout. Yeah.
Let's go get
Great
one.
Stevens.
Let's go grab one.
Yeah.
Lads, see you in a bit.
Cheers. See you.